What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Doe Show. It's your boy Dame D.
And your boy E Skeezy.
Today we're going to be
And your
doing a little
man Q
Lions
Nitty.
pregame talk. We got a few guests that's going to be joining us, and I'll allow my first guest to introduce himself to the show.
Q Nitty
Okay,
in the
that's what's up.
house.
That's what's up. Welcome to the show, Q Needy. Okay, so we're gonna just do a little Lions pregame talk. Let's first talk about the injury report. We had a lot of, I believe, last week we had 13 key injuries. Um, we had 13 key players that was injured last week. So, and I believe we getting a lot of people back this upcoming week. I'm trying to adjust my mic, y'all. So excuse me, but yeah, we had a lot of key injuries, that people that was out last week, and we supposed to be getting a lot of key players back this week. So, Q Dog, I want you to go on ahead and start it off with the injury report. Give us a few key names that's going to be coming back this week.
Decker will be back at left tackle. McNeil will be back at D tackle.
Right.
That's all I got so far.
Okay, because I know last week we had a few key injuries out. Davis was out with a knee. Taylor Decker, he was out. What you said, he's back today. David Montgomery, he's coming off a shoulder injury, and Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's injured too, but he's been playing. So yeah, it looked like I said, we're gonna have a few key players coming back this week. Is Angeloni, he's gonna be out there? Well, no, he
No.
Now, Angeloni, he's not going to be out there. I forgot he broke his hand. So he's going to be without him again. But, like I said, we got a few key players coming back, and we got the Buffalo Bills coming into town tonight, guys. I think this is going to be the toughest matchup thus far for the Lions this year. Go on ahead and elaborate, E. Skeezy, on what you think, what type of game is going to be. Because the Bills quarterback, he just had a shootout last week in L.A. with Matthew Stafford where he took an L. So I want you to go ahead and elaborate on that a little bit, East Keezy. What type of game do you think he's going to come out with today after taking that loss last week?
Well, I think it's going to be like the candy we used to have as a kid. You remember the fun dip? You know what I'm saying? They going to have fun, and we going to dip with the win. Pretty much how it's going to go. They going to tangle. We're expecting it to be a tough game, but that's what we've been training for, a tough game. Lions have been a good comeback team in previous years, but as you can see now, we putting up numbers. We doing the blowing out.
Yeah.
So we ain't too much worried about coming back. We trying to take off with the lead.
Right.
You don't know too many teams that's accepting the ball at the coin toss, They want to kick it off so they could get the ball back at the half, but Lions is coming out trying to put up numbers.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask you that same question, Q Dog. We got Josh Allen coming in tonight. He's coming off a loss, a shootout with Matthew Stafford. Tell me, what do you think he's going to try to bring to the table today against our Lions defense, Q Dog?
Man, I think D Nice. Y'all gonna hate me when I say this.
Go ahead.
We're not gonna beat the Buffalo Bills today.
Come on now, Q Dog. Now tell me why you say that, man. We almost disconnected you. Now you got that. You gonna have a problem on your hand, man. You got the Lions jersey on, the Lions hat, and you don't think we gonna pull this W out? Tell me why.
Bunch of new guys, man, and we beat up.
Okay.
On defense. And Bills come in on fire.
We've been beat up all season long, Q.
Just today, though, man.
You think it's gonna catch up with us?
If we win, I'm happy.
Okay.
But I in my heart, I don't think we're gonna get them.
And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, Q. This is gonna be our toughest matchup of like I said, thus far of the year. But we've been hurt all year. We've been pulling off W's all year, on a pretty much on a broken down team. So I'll say this, we get with the key players that we getting back today, we're gonna make it tough for Allen. I think we just got to keep him back there in that pocket. We cannot let him get back there and be scrambling and hurting and running on us like he's Jackson from from Baltimore or something like that. If we can contain him and keep him in that pocket and make him a passer, we'll have a chance. This is going to be a big test for Joseph Kirby and our secondary today, because that's where teams been hurting us in that secondary, for the most part. So, but, long as we have
We got to
our
deal
key.
with.
Go ahead, Q.
I'm sorry, D-Nice. We
No,
got to
go
deal
ahead.
with. We got to deal with Coleman, the wide receiver. I don't know his first name. Okay, I'm talking last name, fella.
Right.
Coleman, Cooper.
Right.
Woo, man, that's a tough task. I don't know who the little slot guy is, but he probably pretty good too. So
yeah, I mean they got a squad,
but
man.
who they got to deal with though? Who they got to deal with? Gibbs,
right.
that's
Montgomery,
understandable.
Jameson, Brown.
Yeah,
we got. But can we get off the field? Can we hold them?
See, and that's gonna be the question. I think we should be able to hold them, Q, in certain situations. But like I said, we got to be able to stop Josh Allen from trying to take that ball and running it, because that's where he killed a lot of teams at with his running ability, But I want to take y'all back to 2 years ago when we actually played them on Thanksgiving. I watched that game last night, that was a tough game. We end up losing that game too. So
yeah, they showed the same thing with Green Bay and Bears too, but what a lot of people failing to realize, like I said earlier, Detroit riding on a whole nother wave. Ain't nobody hungry like them.
I
You talking
agree.
about some pit bulls, lions that ain't been fed in a while. They this close, they smell it, they could taste it. They got cheated last year. They got a lot on their shoulders. That's why they coming out playing hurt. It
Talk
don't
that
matter
shit,
what.
Easy. Talk that
They got to
shit.
hear past them fans. They got to get through a lot. We got home field advantage. Y'all sleeping on that. It's one thing for you to beat me up out on the street, but beat me up in front of my house? Oh, you better off taking me around the corner somewhere.
Check this out. Check this out. The Bills game really don't mean nothing. If all we gotta do is beat the Bears, the 49ers, and Minnesota, and we clear up the NFC.
I can't believe you say that don't mean nothing, Q.
Already did that.
Listen, this game means a lot. Q, this game means a lot.
We done won 4 division games. We
Listen,
need to clean up the division.
Let me tell you why this game means a lot, because this is a potential team that we can be seeing in the Super Bowl. We got to go out there and let them know if we see them again, we're going to whoop their ass, and then this is a message for the rest of the league, the AFC teams, that we may have to see in the Super Bowl. So we got to go out there and whoop ass and take questions later. You know what I mean? We got to put a message out for the rest of the league, pretty much for the rest of the AFC, to let them know that they got to be on their A game when they come see us, because all games are coming to through Detroit. Far as the NFC. But yeah, I think this is a very meaningful game, Q. Meaning that we got to set a message. We got to set a statement today. Because they're a top tier team, man. They picking them maybe to go to the Super Bowl in the AFC. So we got to go out there and whip some ass, bro. And let the league know that the Lions is for real. But I'm gonna go back to what E. Skeezy was saying, man. We've been whooping ass all year long. We've been hurt all season long. So I don't think anything is going to change. I think it's going to be what it's been all year long. Next man up.
And all they could do is try to rush the quarterback. That's going to be their first mistake. Because if they really get into the quarterback, that means Detroit is going to start setting up screenplays. The quicker he dumped the ball off, since he got men rushing in, you're going to have Montgomery and Gibbs gaining 13 every play. I mean, then when you start blocking the run, you got to protect the slant, the tight end slant. Then if you get lucky and protect that, you got to figure out which side of the slant you protecting.
Right.
So they got options right now. They just got to patiently move the ball. Don't worry about what the other team going to do. All they got to do is have fun and play their best. And Lions will get through any team right now because they focused. They got a lot on their mind, Like I said, they got a city and a team behind them. You look up in them stands and see all that blue, you like, whoa, I got to show out. And that's what they've been doing.
Yeah,
man.
Go ahead, Q.
The Bills,
you ain't trying to lose at no homecoming, Q.
The Bills can stop the run. They tough on the run tip.
All right, okay. But what about the defense?
defense kind of tough on the run, but we should eat them up in the air though. It's gonna be close, but I don't
Hold
think we're
on,
gonna get them.
they ain't been tough on no Gibbs though. That's a whole nother thing. They ain't. You ever seen
They
all
got the speed. They got the speed to catch Gibbs. You will see.
Yeah, see,
All
like
right.
I was
I
getting ready,
swear it's gonna be a
just like how
dog
you,
fight.
just
It's
like how
gonna be a
you
low
said,
scoring
East
game.
Easy. They have not saw Knuckles and what's the other name? Sonic
Right.
and
They ain't gonna
Knuckles.
know which one. Look, it's a difference when you got speed on one man, 2 plays out of 4. But when you gotta have speed all 4 plays and you don't know which man coming out, that's like I said, if they run the right screen, left screen, fullback, halfback option, they not gonna know which side you gonna send your speed to. You
Do
got to
you
send
know who the
speed to
Bills
one
have
side
on
and
defense?
strength to another.
D-Man, do you know who the Bills have on defense?
Go name off some of their players. I know they got they linebackers. Oh boy, is he out?
Can he play both sides at one time?
No, I forget his name. What's the linebacker that they got from Denver? I forget
Von
his name.
Miller over there.
Von Miller.
Von Miller.
Yeah, Von Miller's their top linebacker, but I think he may be out for the game today.
He gonna be on Decker's side. No, he in there.
Oh, so he in there?
Turner.
Okay. So they full hands on deck.
Olive Turner is a good defensive player over there.
It's gonna be a good game, Q. But I don't think they'll be able to stop our running game. You know what I mean? Our offensive line, man, them some big boys. You know, they're gonna have their hands full. Not saying that Buffalo don't have a good defense and they don't have run stoppers, but you know, at some point, we're gonna be able to break some of them tackles and get through some of them holes. You know what I mean? You know, because we got the run and pound, man. You know, if we can't pound it out with Montgomery, we're gonna bring in Sonic, you know, and get him with Jameer. You know, so but before we go any further, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You know, let me know you guys' income. What do you think today's game is gonna be? Do you think Lions gonna bring their A game, or do you think Buffalo is gonna bring it to us on our field? So let me know. Comment in the comment section below. But go ahead, Q Dog. What you say now?
No, I agree with you guys on far as the run. Like if we run it down, can I cuss on here, D?
Yeah, go ahead.
If we can run the ball down their goddamn throat, then yeah, we'll win.
Yeah.
If Knuckles and Sonic average today about 200 to 300 yards together, we'll whoop their ass. We'll wear them out.
All right. See, and I see where you're going by that.
On the sideline, yeah.
Yeah. So you saying we're gonna have to have a running attack to be able to beat them?
There it is.
Okay. All right. I get that. Yeah.
Yes,
so
sir.
yeah, hey, we got a slate of good games coming on today. I just want to come in and talk a little bit of Lions talk, pregame talk with you guys. I believe our game is starting up at what, 4:20 today?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Home field advantage. You know, it's gonna be a good game. The home crowd gonna be behind them. East Keys, go ahead and add a little bit more to it.
See, they slipping on another thing. You got a quarterback that could play the game as well as a coach that played the game. Now, see, he out there on the sideline playing the game, so it's like they got 13 men on the field. He calling gutsy plays, you know, that other coaches is not calling, knowing when to go for it. You know, it's a lot more than the running game to shut down with the Lions. I don't even think the Lions know what the Lions got right now. They got weapons. I guarantee you, if you rate what Madden is being played right now, I'm talking about on the Xbox, PS5, people are picking one or two teams, the Chiefs or the Lions. Right. I guarantee you.
Okay.
That's the team the Lions got right now because they got weapons. Ain't nobody all explosive by themselves. But if you could take 11 guys and put them on the field, these are the 11 you want.
Right. No, I agree with you, Skeezy. We definitely got a star-studded team. You know, our offense. I'm going to say we got one of the top offenses out there, if not the number one offense. You know, J-Mo. You know, he'll run you deep. You know, we got St. Brown, who's going to run across that field, catch them balls over the middle. Our tight end, you know, he's just unstoppable. You know, he's coming off of, like I said, a shoulder injury, but you know, but he's been out there playing all season long.
Yeah. And then they know how to eat up clock. They know how to keep the defense on the field and wear the defense out. Then by the fourth quarter, that's when they could come up with explosive trick plays where this man don't know if you finna run it up the gut or you finna lob. They pulling fake punt plays. Come on now. This is
Now I
what
want
you
to
up
ask.
against.
I want to ask you this question, Q. Do you think today is one of those days like where it's a tie ball game, 3 minutes left, it's 4-for-1, or maybe even 4-for-2? Do you think today is one of those days where if we need the field goal that we should kick the field goal, or do you think Dan Campbell is going to do a lot of his go for it on fourth downs today? So do you think we should take the points or go for it? You know, in certain situations.
We're gonna go for it. Hey, do what we've been doing. We're gonna go for it.
Do what we've been doing. Okay.
If the team down for going for it, go for it.
Right. Okay.
I'm riding with them, man.
You know, we've been winning. We've been winning with that aspect all year long. So I say go for it. You know, it's just certain situations, you know, like it was a game, I believe maybe last week where I thought he probably should have kicked it, which we were 4 out of 5. So that's not bad. So I'm going to say let's do what we've been doing all year long. I'm going to roll with you, Q-Dog.
Sure.
Yep. So hopefully
I don't know if
come out. Go ahead.
It's recorded.
Say that again.
I done already said it on my job. If they get past the Bills, it's Lions at the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
I don't
sure.
really see nobody in their way.
I agree with you 100%. I agree. Lions get past them. This is our biggest test thus far. Yeah.
But I still got Lions $100 favor to win tonight by 6.
Hey man, we beat Buffalo up, man. I'm like, ain't we unstoppable?
Yeah,
it's gonna be plays to save us. It's gonna be a few picks to turn it around. It's gonna be a fumble or two, a strip, and then the crowd being behind all that. That's what sucked the life out of the opponents. I'm telling you, it's rough playing in the Lions den.
See, and this is my prediction. I think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think it may be something like 24-27, something like that. Lions, you know, I think, I think that both defenses are going to be out there trying to stop the offenses. So I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game. You know, I think it's going to come down to the special teams. You know, I think it's going to come to on field position. You know, in special plays, you know, I think it's going to come to whoever have the most turnovers. You know, our defense got to get out there and keep creating turnovers like we've been doing all season long. You know, and if we be able to do that and slow Josh Allen down from running that ball, we should be able to pull that W out. Yep. So like I said, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think the outcome is going to be. Do you think the Lions is going to pull this win out, or do you think we may come up out of here with a buzz? So, and this is a question I've been asking the last 3 weeks to everybody. Is it Super Bowl or bust for the Lions? Yeah. So that's my question. So, yeah, you know, I don't have anything else to add. I just want to do a little pregame show on the Lions game today. If you got anything else you want to add to it, Q, go on ahead and add it, and we can go in and close out.
I don't think it's a bust if we don't win it.
Okay. So why you
if we don't win it this year, we're gonna win it next year.
Okay, so it's not, so if we don't win it this year, it's not a bust.
No, cause man, next year you gotta think about all these defensive cats up front coming back. We're gonna have the best defensive rotation in NFL history.
See, but you gotta also remember this though, Q. Next year we might be without our offensive coordinator and our defensive coordinator because they both gonna be
looked at going nowhere.
Head coaches. They're gonna be the top head coaches. They're gonna be the top candidate for coach for teams that's gonna need coaches this year. So
I'm not gonna stop all that noise. Nah, these boys is playing for bigger prizes.
Yeah,
like, a lot of them don't have a maybe next year in them. You know, that'll let the air and the motivation out the train. So they trying to win now, get bigger contracts next year, and then the coordinators and all them can stay aboard. You know, because when you win championships, that prove who you say you are.
Yeah,
right there.
If we go out and win a championship this year, our offensive coordinator, he's gone, and our defensive coordinator, he's gone. They're going to be the top candidate for teams who need good coaches next year. You know, so that's why I say if we don't win it this year, it's a bust.
Say that again. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
Okay, we'll see.
10
They've
push-ups.
already been
I bet y'all
they've already been
10
talking about
push-ups
how
a week.
Ben Johnson is one of the top candidates for a coaching position out there. So I hope we able to keep both coaches, all three of them. You know what I mean? Because like I said, Dan Campbell, he has not been able to do all that by himself. It's been the defensive coordinator and the offensive coordinator that's been drawing up the offensive and defensive plays. You know what I mean? And they just been coming together as one. But yeah, East Skeezy, I'm gonna ask you that question: Super Bowl or bust?
It's straight Super Bowl. I mean, y'all have it recorded. Y'all can always go back on YouTube. Like that nigga East Skeezy, he said it. Yeah, the Lions get past the Bills, they straight to the Super Bowl. And all they got to do is train how to stop your boy Mahomes. You got a run and gun quarterback. That's the only threat.
See,
Everybody else could be isolated. They go, man, I feel like the Lions got more potential than a lot of people think. I'm telling you.
right.
When you playing, that's almost like playing the day of your OG funeral or something. You playing with a reason and a passion. The love they getting right now, they ain't never got from fans. I'm promising you. When they go out to eat, they families, hey, don't worry about it. We got this. It's on us, and
Right.
they getting love from the city, and I know that feel good to them. So they
Yeah.
playing for much more than any team I feel right now. They setting records. Detroit ain't never had a record 12-1.
Right.
You
About to
know,
be 13-1. But it's been proven because we beat Kansas City the first game of the season last year. So
right?
we've already proven that we can beat, a Super Bowl team. But Q Nitty, let everybody know what you got going on where they can reach you.
QNitty, gmail.com. Ain't got too much going on right now. It's chilling.
Okay. Well, like I said, I want to thank you for coming on the show again with us, joining us, talking about this Lions talk.
Hey.
We definitely gonna keep a close eye on this game. Q called it. Q said he think Buffalo is gonna pull this game out. So we're gonna be on your head this game, Q. You know what
There
I
you
mean?
go. Hey, you see what I got on?
I see what you got
We
on,
pull
but
it
I heard
off,
what
D. I'm
you said too.
what?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I said,
yeah. Well, we're gonna go in there and close out. It's been another one. It's your boy Dame D.
hey man, I
And
hate
your
this
boy
be so
East
short.
Skeezy.
Why we gotta cut it so short, D?
We ain't got to cut it short. I was just, I
Yeah,
just
keep
want
it
to come in and
going.
do a little pregame talk and, get ready
Yeah,
for the
man.
game.
We got to talk about the line. Let's talk about the Kansas City game.
I
Who
mean,
play?
if we gonna keep it going, you're gonna have to change who you rooting for and who you believe gonna win. You know, 'cause
Now
you
hold
talking
on, now.
that bullshit.
Now I was screaming. Now I've been screaming for the last 3 years. The Lions are gonna be a Super Bowl. We should win Super Bowl last year. I said we're gonna win Super Bowl last year. Nobody
Yeah, but
believed me.
yeah, they wasn't ready last year though. They wasn't ready. This year they definitely ready.
We was ready. Reynolds dropped all them passes, D, on fourth down. Same thing Dan doing now. He did last year. But they
Yeah,
making the play.
right. Yeah, but I mean they wasn't ready last year. They definitely ready this year, Q. That's why I asked that question, Super Bowl or bust. A lot of those drop passes that they was dropping last year, you don't really see that much this year. We've developed into just a full. We know how to win now. All those games in passing years where we would have a lead going into the fourth quarter and we would just squander them leads. We know how to win now. We don't squander them leads no more. We adding on to that. So that's the difference between the Lions of yesterday and the Lions of today. We definitely know how to win games. We know how to finish games.
I'm gonna tell
That's
you. I'm
right.
gonna tell you something about Detroit. This what make me think of Detroit. I remember when I was young. I might have been like 12 or 13. I had broke my ankle, and I was in the house all summer with a cast on. But we had a basketball goal in my backyard, and everybody would come over to my crib hooping. All the fellas over there hooping. And I'm sitting over with a cast on. Gotta watch the games. Nah, the hooper and me was out there with one shoe on and a sock over my cast hooping.
Out there
with the
balling.
cask on. You know what I'm saying? Balling. I hoop so much with that
Right.
cask on
That you wore
till
the
it
cast
started
off.
getting raggedy and breaking up. You know what I mean? And then I just took the cask off, put a shoe on, and kept hooping.
And just started
That's the
balling.
kind of heart Detroit playing with right now.
Yeah,
you know,
most
they out there
definitely.
going with busted up shoulders, you know, because they playing for a lot more than just a check or a name. They got the heart of the city on their shoulders, you know.
On their
And this how much
backs.
they love the game and just to do what they do, and they getting paid for it. Anytime you get a Detroit team out there on the field having fun, it leads to a championship. Go back and examine the Pistons. You know, different egos on the court, but when they was on that court, man, they had fun. They was gelling. You know, you could tell, you could see them encouraging one another. And I don't know about y'all, and I said all that in the beginning. If you ever had an injury and had to play through it, it hurt. But you keep on going because of the love you have for the game, you know. And we watching it from TV like these motherfuckers supposed to be machines or AIs, but they probably playing through some type of pain. We always be like, oh, why Shaq didn't dunk that? Or, oh, why he didn't catch that? He could have a jammed thumb we don't know nothing about, a corn on his toe that's killing him when he take off, keeping him from juking, anything. And all we know is he better catch it, he better break the tackle, he better score. But they play through pains, and that's what they doing right now.
Yeah. You know,
so imagine, like you said, imagine when they defense do come back.
Right. Yeah, when it's
we're gonna be dominant.
Yeah.
We're gonna be dominant.
Which we've proven that we've already dominant with all these key injury players that's out. You know, we still been out there. I'll say the last few games may not have been our best defensive games, but we still been able to get turnovers and pull these games out. You know, but go ahead, Q-Nitty.
You know, Jamal Adams, he's supposed to play today.
Okay.
For the Lions.
Right. Is that the linebacker we picked up?
That linebacker.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see him play. So yeah, man, you know, I just want to just come in and do a quick pregame. I don't know what Skeezy got going on. You know, I don't know what you got going on, Q. But we definitely can do another show after the game go off. You know, I just want to come in and just do a quick talk, and just see what inform everybody on the game or whatever, and see what, just have a quick pregame talk, and that's all I really wanted today. So, but yeah, like I said, after the game go off, we definitely can do another show.
Actually, to hit them with something sweet, we could do a halftime show. When they go to halftime, we'll meet y'all back here, chop it up, see how y'all think it's going, see what y'all think they need to do to pull away or pull it off.
Right.
Or we can do it while the game. Why not do it while the game going on? Talk about it.
I mean, we can, but the only thing about the game, we're doing about when the game going on is we all in 3 separate places. So it's going to be the streaming. Like you may be ahead of me, or I might be behind you. You know what I mean? So let's just do it after the game over with. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do another one after the game over with. We'll do it like that. So it's been another one. It's your boy.
Hey man, thank you.
And your boy Skeezy.
And we are
thank you.
Peace.
Thank you, D-Nice.
All right, thanks for coming on, Q. Yeah. Peace out.